Called PXC. That's a thing which is involved. Mostly Dell computers have this, right? I have seen PXC. So if a computer which has this facility, when it boots, it can go to the network and boot from the boot server. If it is i86, right? But if it is a Spark machine, what do you do? You go to open boot from and then say boot net minus install, right? Then you will send what message?
RAP.
RAP is reverse address resolution protocol. It gives what? It gives what and asks for what?
IP address.
It gives the MAC address
And ask for
IP address, right? So who is going to respond for that request?
RAPD.
RAPD is running where? In RAPD will run where? Start where?
Boot server.
In boot server. Boot server already know this is a MAC address. If it shouts, I am the person. It's my baby, right? Then boot server will respond. When boot server responds, how will the boot server respond? With the IP address, and also we should give a boot image also, right? And host name, everything, right? So all this information is given to the boot server using a command called add install client. Add install client, right? Add install client, right? It has different options. Minus P, minus I, all those options. Minus P is for sysid config file. Sysid config file has information about, it replaces the NIS. Otherwise we should have NIS in that environment. Otherwise sysid config. So we have to give that information in add install client, right? That is run in the boot server, right? Then what happens? Then when this RAP goes there, who is going to respond in the boot server? Respond in the boot server? When RAP request goes, who is going to respond in the boot server? See, you forgot. INetD. You forgot that. INetD start in RAPD. Who start? He start. And then also he has to download the boot image. So what is the protocol used to download the boot image? TFTP. TFTP will start. In TFTP will be started by initd. So like that guy is helping there. So in RAPD, in TFTPD, all those things start.
Now this one is good. Okay, TFTP will give boot image and then?
No, when I want the boot image, I will want to get it by in TFTPD.
Yes.
In TFTP application. Because that is connectionless. I don't have to give the login name and password, right? So when that goes, the person who is going to respond for that is in TFTPD. So that is started by initd. If TFTP is enabled. Right? Yeah. So then I will get all the image, everything. Then after that I will go to the boot params and then find out what is the boot server NIS and then find the install server, then I install from there. Then sometime I will get the configuration information from the configuration server. What are the files in configuration server?
Begin
Rules file, then begin script,
begin
script, finish script and class files, right?
Rules
and then what is there?
Rules
File. So which is read first? Rules.ok. Rules.ok is created by typing check command, right? When you check command separate, you check for the syntax of the file, and then how do we check the semantics of class files? What is the command to check the semantics of class files? pf install. There's a command called pf install that is used to check the semantics of the class files. Okay? One person is jumping and coming. Yeah. Okay.
You made it.
You made it. Sorry. You will come late, but you will come. Okay? That is
semantics meaning the syntax?
Pardon?
Semantics meaning the syntax?
Semantics is not syntax, semantics is the logic. Understand? You look like very...
You missed all the questions. He gave us everything.
Not I revising it. I didn't get questions.
He doesn't need to.
He doesn't need. He will start answering all the questions.
I will copy from Ruby.
Okay. Oh, copy from Ruby? No, you won't get the same question to copy because we have a database with hundreds and hundreds of questions, and that will be.
No, the revision you program. whatever you are revising.
Hundreds of questions, so you wrote hundreds and hundreds of
Yeah,
questions.
she is so
Yesterday.
quick in revising.
How many
I
questions?
can put it.
And she is so quick in answering.
Yeah, before I ask the question, she is answering, right?
Yeah.
That's very great, right? So you all also very good. So that means studying hard, not hardly studying, right? Okay, so then we talked about three big sections in part 2. What are the 3 big sections?
Read.
Not rate.
What?
Name service, then
Oh, rule-based success.
Backup.
no, name service, and then the jump start and
Oh,
the
that's one.
NFS. Those are the 3 big sections, right? After that we learned RBAC also a little big, right? Then we locked. Then whenever I have a lot of systems in my network, I can't go and check each and every computer where there are any errors. When there are errors, what action should be
Syslog.
taken? So I have to maintain syslog facility in each and every computer, right? So syslog starts automatically, or we have to enable it?
Starts automatically.
No, it starts automatically in run level 2, right?
Yes.
And also in Solaris 9. In Solaris 10, what milestone? Multi-user milestone, right? So syslog facility starts syslog-d daemon. And syslog-d daemon will read what?
Syslog.com.
Syslog.conf. So syslog.conf, there are some lines, there are some lines,
Yeah.
if def lines.
M4.
So info then will be read by macroprocessor M4. M4, right? So M4 will read that and get the output and give it to syslog-d daemon to process, right? And sometimes based on the action taken, your thing can go to another computer, and the action will be taken as per syslog facility in that computer also, right? It can happen like that, right? Okay, then what are the there are 2 main fields. What are the 2 main fields? Selector and
Action.
action. Selector and action should be separated by
Semicolon.
tab.
By
Tab.
selector and
So selector and action is separated by
Tab.
tab, right? So in selector there are 2 things. What are the 2 things?
emergency,
No, what are the 2 things means? Facility and
facility and use.
level.
Level.
Facility and level. Give me an example for facility.
Like emergency.
Facility is not emergency. Facility, give me. Facility.
Mail.
Mail is a facility then.
Printing.
Or can be star. Star means all. User is a facility, right? You have to know a few facilities, right? What are the levels? Can you tell me different levels? Emergency, critical, then
Emergency, critical, and
Daemon.
panic.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the other one?
Notice.
Not panic, I mean critical, emergency. What is the other one?
K,
Notice.
ER, and
Notice,
ER,
notice.
notice also.
Yeah. And what are the different actions? Sending to a log file, sending to a console, sending to another computer's syslog facility, like that different actions can be taken, right? And what command will allow us to make an entry, allow us to test
Logger.
the entries I made in syslog.conf.
Logger.
Logger, right?
Logger.
Logger command will help us,
Also,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Logger.
Logger.
Yeah.
Logger minus.
For example, if output is going to, if the action is taken by outputting into a file such as var adam messages, if I say tail minus f var adam messages, what will happen?
It
Right,
will
so you
show
show
the
that
message.
Last 10
whatever
lines,
is going on
last 10 lines in real
in real time.
okay? And this messages file, have you observed in var adam? The messages files will have messages.0, messages.1, messages.2 like that, right? So after some time when the messages files are full, it will be copied to messages.0, right? Like that. And then after that next time messages.1, next time messages.2, like that it will create. So who is checking whether that particular file is full?
System.
Who? Logatom. There's a command called logatom. Logatom is a daemon like thing. It checks, it's supposed to check the log files. If it is full, then it will move to the other. It will create a backup.
Log ADM.
Log ADM.
Adam? ADM. right?
ADM.
Log ADM. Log ADM checks, right?
Checks
Yeah.
if the what file
If you
is.
go and open the Chrome tab file, you will see that
Which
information.
file?
Chrome tab.
Cron tab?
In Chrome tab, we have things which are happening once
Okay,
in
Chrome
a
tab. Okay,
yeah Chrome tab.
yeah.
How many columns are there in Chrome tab?
4.
Have they changed?
3 maybe.
Have they reduced some more?
Don't-
Double it, please. Double.
Seven, 8.
No,
Three,
seven.
double.
Six.
Very good. Yeah. So 6. Okay, what is the last column? What is the last column in Chrome tab file?
Paper.
Last column.
We didn't, don't.
What is the last column in Chrome tab file? Action. Where the information should go, right? So in that you will find out var Adam messages and who is managing that. Right?
Clone tab file has how many
And
columns?
early morning at 3:10 it happens. Early morning 3:10 it will check the file. If it is full, it will just move, right?
So,
I
okay.
think that's the time.
Yeah, I think we have a question on this, so we have to pay more attention, okay. Clone tab have how many columns?
Six.
Six. And which one is the last column?
Action.
Action like thing, what will be
Okay.
taken. The first
And-
column is what?
Um,
First column is minute, second column is hour, third column is day, fourth column is month, then the other one is day of the week.
Were you saying so? Minute,
That
hour?
you learn.
We don't have to know this, right?
No, you don't-
Okay, another thing.
No, that you don't have to know, you check the manual, yeah.
Okay, log
We
ATM,
can add a job into
log ATM checks.
Checks which
Which
file?
file?
Checks a var Adam messages file, and if it is full, it will back up that file to var Adam messages dot zero. If it is there, 0, then dot 1. If 1 is also there, then dot 2. Like that it will keep on going.
Last
Var
column.
Adam,
What
which
tab
file?
is a command?
Cron tab is not a command, it's a
No,
file.
it's the last,
Yeah, cron tab is a command also.
What they do?
Cron tab minus E,
Yeah,
it will edit the cron tab file. Cron tab minus L will list the cron tab file. You learned that also in once upon a time, right?
But I'm still at log Adam checks if the file var Adam.
Yeah.
Is full.
It's full.
If it is full,
It checks
then it copies to
weekly,
dot.
right?
Yeah.
It checks weekly?
No, no, it checks every night at 3:10 in the morning.
Every day,
morning,
every
3:10.
morning.
Every day.
Yeah.
So
That's
this was
by
the question you
default?
asked.
Yeah, by default. It checks.
Ask the question, yes? Okay. The cron tab will do actions.
Yeah,
in
cron
a-
tab, yeah.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I have to cover a lot,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
I can't
yeah.
concentrate in one. You are supposed to know that. So cron tab file will
Yes.
to do in a periodically it will do. So if you want to do something only once, what do you do? What command you use?
I'll tell you.
Add?
At command, okay? So at command only problem is it happens only once.
Yeah.
What about, like sometimes your computer can crash. If your computer crashes, what will you do?
Then this one,
You have to analyze the dump, right? You have to
Yeah,
find out
dumps.
why it crashed, why to avoid. So how do you have to decide where to copy the dump. What is the dump device? And what is the name of the file
Dump.com.
that has to be created, right?
Dump.com.
So you use command called
Dump.com. Dump ATM.
dump.
Dump ADM and then-
ADM dot.
and core ADM.
Yeah.
No, those commands I'm talking about. Dump
Yeah.
ADM, you don't touch those files. Conf files don't touch, right? Okay. Then also sometimes my performance is not good because I had increased my swap space. How will you manage swap space? What are the different commands you use for swap space?
Swap minus S.
Swap minus S for
Swap
summary,
minus
swap
L,
minus L
minus
is
A,
to list
minus
all the
A,
swap
minus A.
devices. Then swap minus A for?
A for add.
A for addition.
A for add.
A for
A
listing.
for add. So all those things you know, right? So what is the virtual memory? Virtual memory is equal to
Device and
Physical
swap.
swap memory
swap.
plus
Device.
the physical memory.
Physical is.
Swap memory, that means swap memory is divided
Physical
into,
and swap.
the swap device plus swap file,
Device
right?
and,
Yeah. So all this combined will be virtual memory, right? Usually virtual memory should be double the size of your computer memory.
Yes.
Yes.
Should be double.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
physical
But
plus
yeah.
swap.
Yeah. And also like, is it a must to have virtual memory to start the computer? Going the swap space to start the computer? Is it a
Yes.
must?
No, it's not.
I don't think it's must. It
Yeah,
will
it's
start
not.
with
But
swap.
It's swap.
Yeah. Swap 0 also it should
It's
start.
memory only.
But your performance will be very bad, right?
Yeah.
Swap memory should be double the size of the computer memory?
Yeah, normally like that, right?
Virtual.
You can have more, right?
Virtual memory.
Virtual?
No, swap space should be double the size of your real memory, physical memory, right? Yeah. So then we also talked about in the environment people have to print. In the network environment or at home also you have to print. So can you add printers to Solaris machines? Can you? Yeah, what are the different types of printers you can add? Local printer,
Network.
then network printer, so those are the main printers, right? So network printer is connected to a network cable, but it should have a print server, so one computer can be a print server for that. So that print server will store all the print jobs, okay? Print jobs are stored in what directory? var spool LP, var spool LP. Var spool cron stores what? Cron jobs.